Hello everybody, this is Mikey at Mikey's Place, and what we're going to do today is we're going to do soul food. And I remember I planted me some turnip greens back earlier in the fall, but now it's a beautiful fall day, Saturday in November, and I'm going to pick me some turnip greens and cook them and go from there. How about that? As you can see, my turnip greens doing pretty good. I didn't. We had a frost this morning, but I'm gonna pick me some of them and cook them up for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick them, and I'll be back with you here in just a minute, okay? Okay, I got me a bowl full of turnip greens here, and probably about a pound, somewhere around there, half a pound, 3/4 of a pound. But you can see they done pretty good. I've had better roast of turnip greens, but just enough here to make me a meal anyway. Okay, what we're going to do now is we got our turnip greens here, and I'm going to wash them and check them and before I cook them, and make sure you go through them real good. And if you don't go through them real good, you'll be eating your turnip greens and you'll find a worm. So I'm going to so we got to make sure we get all the worms out of it. Make sure there ain't no worms in it. Check them real good. Make sure there ain't no weeds in there either. Some people like the stems in them and some people don't. It depends on what you like. I just make sure there's not no rotten stuff in there. I'm going to go through these and do this 2 or 3 times, and then we'll cook them. Okay, I got my turnip greens clean, pretty good. No more weeds in them, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a recipe that I seen online. I guess you might call this soul food turnip greens, but I'll show you how to go through this. Okay, I got my turnip greens in there, and I'm going to take just a dash of salt, not much. Just a little bit. And the recipe that I seen online calls for 2 cups of chicken broth. And I put about 2 cups of chicken broth in there. Okay, I got my turnip greens in there. I got 2 cups of chicken broth, a dash of salt, a teaspoon of salt, and if you like a smoked flavor to them, I put this right here in it. But it is real good. It gives you some people like a smoky flavor to it. Some people don't. And then I put some black pepper in there, right there. Just a dash of that, about a teaspoon of that. Then next thing I'm gonna put in it, let me get it out of the freezer. Okay, what I got out is a big old chunk of ham hock. It looks good, don't it? But I'm gonna throw this in here and stir that all up and let that beautiful looking stuff start cooking. And it calls for about an hour and a half cooking. So I'll put them on and I'll cook them pretty hot. Let them get to boiling real good, then I'll come in here and turn them down. But usually the cook time it's about an hour hour and a half, and I got that piece of meat in there, so I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer, and it won't hurt it. But just make sure you check on your water, make sure it don't boil down, and when these get done, we'll see what they look like. See you in just a little while, probably about an hour or two. Okay, this ham hock has been cooking in there for a little while. What I'm gonna do is take it out and cube it up. It was froze when I put it in there, but I'm gonna cut it up and cube it up and stir it back in with my turnip greens. Okay, I've got this chopped up a little bit, and I'm gonna put it right back in my turnip greens, and you can see they're boiling along pretty good. So I'm gonna put this ham hock back in there, let it cook a little bit better longer. Okay, you can see my turnip greens is cooking down pretty good. They've been in about an hour and 10 minutes, so I'm gonna let them simmer just a little bit and they'll be done. Okay, here's the finished product of my, they call it soul food turnip greens. You can see the ham hocks on the top, delicious meat, and like I said, I cooked it in chicken broth, black pepper, a little bit of salt, and some smoked seasoning. And I cooked them for about an hour and a half because I wanted to cook the meat down in it. And a lot of times people will cook the vinegar in the turnip greens, but I usually like to just pour a little bit over the top of my turnip greens. Some like the vinegar and some don't, but I thought you might enjoy that because I know I'm going to enjoy eating them. And so if you like soul food, just go get you some turnip greens and some ham hocks and have a good time cooking them and have a good time eating them, because I had a good time videoing them for you. So we'll see you next time. Mike Hillis at Mikey's Place. Today's video is soul food turnip greens.